Remember?
Yes, that was generally probably because I wasn't paying the bill.
Happy birthday, dear Barry. Happy birthday to you.
Hashtag Co-op Kev or hashtag Spot Co-op Kev. If you send them to XS Manchester.
I'd love to live here. Can I work as a campsite warden? Can you imagine doing that?
Yeah.
Would you do that?
I mean,
No binding. It'll be a hat.
A hat? Well, that's a good stick, isn't it, Sandra? Do you want that for your birthday?
I'm alright.
So... Oh. Anyway, Sunday morning. Right. Right, Sandra. I know exactly where we are. We're going to go down the bravest little street in Altrincham. So we just tried to go to a cafe in Timperley, but they're all closed because it's Sunday, and we weren't too sure if there was any cafes open and to show you something rather than going into one of the chains or the big places, into a little place. Anyway, I think we found a couple that are open, so we're going to go and have a proper cup of coffee, because we had some sachets, didn't we, in the travel lodge, and they were cack. Ugh. Rubbish.
Everybody remembers the Mellow Birds. It was about that calibre.
It was really bad. So here, look at this. So 60 houses. So there used to be an old street right down here, Chapel Street. 161 men from the 60 houses, and 29 of them were killed. We will remember them. Right, so we're on a Sunday morning, as I say, and we're parked just outside where we're staying. In fact, I'm going to quite possibly walk past where we're staying. Did you sleep okay?
Not too bad.
Window was a bit drafty, but once I was tucked in bed, it was okay, wasn't it? Oh, BAP's open. I didn't think that would be open.
Just a bit noisy from Kingsport.
So we've got no plans today. We've got nothing on the agenda. Just a bit of a lazy day. In fact, we'll have a walk down and then we'll walk back up, can't we? Just in case Rose Island's open. I don't think it'll be open. No plans to do anything daytime. But we're going to eat out tonight. We're going to eat. Have we got any plans? I'll let Sandra decide.
A couple of ideas.
Yeah. Then I'm going to nip into a bar called the Belgium Bar tonight, and hoping we'll see Barry, our friend, and then have a few drinks in the in that establishment. Right, it's a Sunday in Altrincham. The playground ride's going, the kiddies ride's going. That surprises me. Yeah, so we've got grantees for two brothers. So Grantree's the nearest one. We've got a bit of a brunch menu. Shall we have a quick look here first and support a little local place, yeah? Right, quick one, brunch menu. Yeah, sourdough toast and that. I think I might have a sausage on a crusty roll. And some and a coffee. So it's often on the local news. This place has been an independent business stroke coffee house and everything. Yeah. Right, let's get tucked in. A bit of food down here. So I've got a cappuccino. Sandra's knitting. Are you knitting?
No binding.
Doing what?
No binding. It'll be a hat.
A hat.
The hat.
Sandra, tonight gets right. I've got some sausage, I've got some brown sauce. We've got coffee. That'll see us right for a few hours till till we eat out later. Cappuccino. Fed. Watered. That was alright, that was nice one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Let's just support a little cafe. Some little small businesses. Good stick.
Friendly welcomes.
Went in there yesterday. Had a pint of oats. Went in there yesterday, Sandra. Hey. Right, so back to the car, and then we're possibly going to do something. I think. Possibly. We're going to have a look. We're not going to do Wellingtons, and Sandra wants to go for a walk on a potentially very muddy walk, but we might be able to do a little bit of it without Wellingtons. Watch out for the bikes. Watch out for the bikes. I think we can get through here. Watch out for the bikes. I have still not seen one cyclist on that cycle lanes. Well, we've not been here for several months, but prior to that, ever. I'm here now. I've been here several times today. Right, I think we came in up here, didn't we? Right, so we're parked in here somewhere. Right, so we're not too sure whether this is going to be a success or not. But what we're hoping, more than anything, is Sandra does not fall down. Whatever happens, do not slip here. It would not end well.
I do have spare trousers at least.
Oh, God. Right, so we're on an old walk not far from where we used to live. That's the sheep field. It's called the sheep field because there's sheep in it. But we're going to wander down to the bottom, all being well, and there should be a bridge where the brook is, and I don't know if we're going to be able to go any further. And then we're going to throw the drone up for 5 minutes for prosperity, because the area we're walking on now, we've had this conversation several times in the past, is it's all going to be built on.
Oh, the housing.
I never took you in there. We had a Halloween in there once. That dip there. Somebody said the bomb got dropped there. We all went in and drank cider like you do.
I don't know if you see, there's lots of green fields in the distance there. It's all earmarked for development.
So, those that are interested in nature and things, there was a government initiative. So if we're going to watch, we don't get too muddy here. That unless footpaths were mapped and marked as ancient right-of-ways or ancient footpaths, the protection of them could cease in 2031. So there was I don't know what they call it, a Ramblers Association or something.
Yeah.
We're having a frantic looking for volunteers to map ancient walks and paths that you could prove had been used in recent times. So one of the reasons before we came away, myself and Sandra did some walks, was if anybody ever in the future said, "Oh, nobody ever came down here," we can quite categorically prove that there was a public footpath. Well, that's a good stick, isn't it, Sandra? Do you want that for your birthday?
I'm alright.
So if you look at these trees, some of these are quite ancient, mature old trees, and unless somebody actually physically maps them, there's going to be no proof that these even existed, and the developers just going to come along and chop, chop, chop they go. So that's understanding what we'll do is...
We just chop them in the cover of darkness and hope that nobody notices, don't they?
Oh, there was a council, wasn't it? Was it Brighton or somewhere? Well, literally they did that. They went down and chopped the whole lot down. That one is worse for wear though, I must admit. That's not a very healthy tree.
They're not, but more over towards Brooks Drive, there's some really proper, officially, I think it's like the trunks, it's like 3.5 metres circumference. It's officially ancient, but obviously you need the mature trees to turn into the ancient trees as well. So there are a lot in the area, probably not documented.
Nice.
Anything local to the Altrincham area wants to take on the task?
No, somebody should. Those that want to protect the Greenbelt. If I was here, still living here, I'd do it myself, but I don't live here anymore, and I've done my bit to do what I can do. But I am going to record some of these fields, I'll also show some of the trees from above. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the hedge line over here. That's probably not going to go much further than there. You possibly can't see in the sky, you possibly can't see a bright light in the sky. It's not a UFO. If you can see the light, that's Manchester Airport.
It is.
So we're only literally a couple of miles from the airport, and this is the last remaining lung of greenery before you hit the airport area. Right, just going to watch this ground. Is seriously, we've not got Wellingtons on and we could sink. We made where I wanted to go, and Sandra hasn't fallen over. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Right, so I'm hoping, there we go, just to prove that such things exist, there's an ancient sty public footpath showing where you go. So this path can go down over there to Ash Farm, over the bridge and over the brook, or you can go where we've just come from, around the perimeter and over to Shayley. You didn't know that sty was there, did you, Sandra?
I think so.
You think so? Alright, so I've got some fairly level ground. I think I'm going to throw the drone up. As I say, we're a few miles from Manchester Airport, but there is a possibility I might get a warning that we're not allowed to fly. So we'll have to heed that if we do get it. So I've spent, I don't know how many hours on these fields as a young lad. I'm not going to go into that because I've done it all in the past, but yeah. Oh, we're going to go, oh, we're going to go, oh, we're going to go. It's the way the cookie crumbles. Right, we've done well, Sandra. Nobody's fallen, nobody's tripped over, nobody's slipped. Right, going back to the car and get parked up. I might have to go and change. I might have to change my socks. My socks are not wet, but they're definitely damp. So we're going to walk all the way over that field now, and as you can see, it's very challenging. Go on, I dare to jump, Sandra. Right, so something most people don't know. Sandra's filling cap attacher is broken. Did you know that when you open your car, there is actually a holder where you can put your filler cap? Come on, look at that. I bet most people don't even know that exists. Did you know that was there, Sandra?
I'll be honest, I've just been holding the cap.
You've got no idea how much knowledge is in this brain of mine. There you go. Every car has got a filler. Even if you've got it attached, there is a holder in the cap. How many of you knew that?
Such a fountain of useless information.
Right, so this is our view from the travel lodge. The big round thing you possibly can't see in the distance, I'll try and zoom in a little bit, is Jodrell Bank. Up by the line, so we've got the sun going down over here. And coming down Altrincham Hospital on the left, and Regent's Road. We're just on the car park down at the bottom. And as I say, the sun is starting to set. Right, so just uploaded some files on me thing. There's the tramp lodge, and you can see a little bit. We're on the 7th floor, and across the Sandra's made it over there. I can't go over the road because there's a load of cars. Sandra's keen. She's found the pub. That's literally across the road. Those that know Altrincham will remember that this establishment used to be known as. Do you remember what this used to be called?
Probably Faulkner's.
Faulkner's. And there we are. That's the reception there. I've always been mysterious to what was happening on that floor, and now I know.
I feel. Give you breakfast.
I feel like my life has been fulfilled. Hey. Right, where are you on, Sandra?
Thought sticky floors was a thing of the past, but apparently not.
No, this is the old Faulkner's. This is proper old Altrincham pub. This used to hold trophies for Altrincham festivals, so the floats it used to bring in. So never used to be. I wasn't a regular here, but I've been in here a fair few times in my young days, before I was 37. Like I was about 18. How long ago was that? It's about 19 years ago. Is that right? Right, that's where we are. So over there is King's Court, where we were the other night. Goose Green. Yeah, sorry, Goose Green. Sorry. Yeah, so you get me confused with King's Court. Right, yeah, it's becoming a bit of a habit, this Sandra, isn't it? Out in the twinkly lights of Altrincham. Alti, you like arcade? Right, where are we going to? Me personally, I'm just randomly walking around a pillar. Where have you gone? We're going that way, right. So we're thinking that we're going to have some Thai food for tea tonight, all being well. We've not made any bookings or anything like that, but it's a Sunday and it should be quiet, all being well, we hope.
Hopefully.
If not, we can go to the Don Chippy. The Don Chippy. Those that know Altrincham, if you lived in Altrincham for a long time, will know all about the Don Chippy. Have a fish supper, Sandra, in the cafe. Right, we're going up. We're not going this way. Look, watch out for the bikes. I've still yet to see a bike on this bike lane. I've never seen a bike ever on this bike lane. Years. Right.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. I'm never worried. That is the back of where we are staying, the travel lodge, and we're there below that sign, 7th floor full. Age UK, Sandra. Did anybody used to work for them?
Jacket
Oh, right, it's nice. There's normally a stash of things that used to get left at the back of here for Age UK. People do skip hunting. Right. That is the old Grapes pub. We're in, we're seated. Beautiful. The serviette. It's a work of art. How's yours, Sandra? Oh, your serviette.
It's just a serviette.
You've not got a name for it? No. This serviette we shall call Yvette, the serviette. Oh, let's start this. Soups, some salad, fish and duck. Stir fries, probably more what I'm going to go for. Oh, should we go for a rice and noodles? Too much choice. And curries. I think I'm going to go for the pad. I went hoi, which stir fried with oyster sauce, vegetables. I think I'm going to go for the beef option. I think I'm just £70 a fish, but not that. I was going to go for the vegan option. So I've got a beer for Sandra, there, and a nice soft drink for myself. Oh, that's very nice, that. What's your napkin called, Sandra? This is called Yvette. Yvette's my new friend. This is me and Yvette. There you go, sir. Hello, is that Yvette? How are you, sir? She's doing fine. How's yours, Sandra? She's saying hello to yours.
Very sure that's a real flame just
Oh, look at that there now. That looked delightful. Look at that there. There's a rice going there. And Sandra's is looking smells nice, Sandra. Look, smell the peppers. They smell fresh. Demolished. How's that?
It's really nice.
Fresh pineapple?
Yeah, this is all fresh cooked, but even really fresh pineapple in there. It's very tasty.
Where did the pineapple come from?
Not Bagley anyway,
It come from the pineapple tree.
I guess.
Not from somebody's front window.
Somebody's front window.
Yeah. Those that know will know. Pineapple, Sandra. Pampas grass. Pink flamingos. And that was delightful. That was very nice. It's raining, Sandra. Always rains in Manchester, you know. You know what? We're going to cross the road, but just watch out for the cyclists, because I've still just... oh, there are none. That's unusual. Too many cyclists. Many walkers. Not enough cyclists. It's very drizzly. Just need to nip back to our car to pick something up, and then on to another establishment. Right, so Sandra's just gone to the car. It's so confusing. So the reception's on the second floor. It's like living in a parallel universe. yeah. There's a breakfast room and a bar and a bit of an eating area. Right, we're walking up towards Greenwood Street. That's where we had our tea. Watch out for the cyclists. There's too many bikes. So many. Still to see a bicycle here, Sandra. I don't care what you say. Just morning, noon, night, Sundays, Saturdays, midweek days. Oh, so many bikes.
Work went there when we said in Manchester.
Yeah, it's room as they right. So you got the Irish bar. There's an Irish deli. There used to be the temperance bar, and that was another. We were talking about a certain person who destroyed something, and we're going into the Belgium Bar. Oh yes, 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 yes. I'm saying yes 9 times. How many times have you said yes?
Yeah, but as a birthday treat for you some while ago, Barry helped me get you a whole crate of Kolsch, if you remember.
That's
the thoughtful wife.
Kolsch. There's also the Cuppers Kolsch as well, isn't there? Which one's your favourite? The Belgian Bar. Drinking beer. Julian is a bad influence on me. The amount of times that Julian has taken me out and absolutely forced me to drink when I've not wanted to drink. How does this work, Julian? That's a half.
That's a half, apparently.
So we've got some other friends sort of down this end. We've got Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette. So we're going to go a bit more into this.
Oh, right. Oh, very good.
We've got Kev.
Hello.
Kev. Part-time job is dressing things up, and he's very good at it. Aren't you, Kev?
Apparently so.
Yeah, especially stiffies.
Where's this going?
Statues.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. What do you mean? Where's it going? Where else could it go? I don't understand.
Possibly else.
Where could it go, Kevin?
You tell me.
Anyway, how did he go getting it on the stiffy?
I managed to get it on the long side first.
On the long side. Did you have to give it a good pull?
Give it a good tug.
And did you give it a tug at the other end?
Yes.
Now, on the tug, you didn't manage to pull it off tugging or anything, did you?
Didn't pull it off. It's firm.
It's firm. And how long has it been up for?
Nearly a month.
Month. So you've had it up for a month.
Had it up for a month.
On the stiffy.
The whole
and
village
it's all
has seen
good.
it.
And
The whole village.
I believe people are sort of dancing around it and things like that and photographing it and everything.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to pass the camera out to this end of the table to Sandra, who can have a word with Jeanette to find out who Jeanette is. Jeanette's a troublemaker. She's in charge of Kev, who's sort of the man. So yeah, you've got to have a word with Jeanette and ask Jeanette a few questions. Come on, Jeanette.
I'm sorry, we were talking a while ago about the infamous garage.
Oh, yes, the garage.
And when we were still Manchester, and I recall we used to every once in a while get little letters about the garage, if you remember.
Yes, that was generally probably because I wasn't paying the bill.
So this garage is like, oh no, it's another letter. Jeanette, I've got another letter.
Yeah, but no, we're sorted now. We're sorted.
So the
Direct
launch
debit
is the Stockport committee member at the Altrincham Festival, which is
long suffering.
yeah. So
Absolutely.
So how's it?
Get roped in by Neil for some. I made the mistake of answering a Facebook post many years ago.
Ah.
That was the problem.
Oh, there's a book. That's not a problem because there's a book. Because if you hadn't answered that post, we wouldn't be engaged now.
Now there's the story.
What was the Cilla Black programme?
Surprise,
the dating
blind dates.
Blind? There you are.
There you go.
I knew this would happen.
Anyway, so
I knew this would
Cilla
happen.
Black of Timperley.
It was pretty cute, actually.
The Lovers from the Ultimate Festival. Who would have
There is
known?
nothing cute about me and Kevin.
I'm sorry, it was Kev's the
What are you doing? Anyway, so I think Jack came on board first from memory, and Kev, I think you came on board a little bit later, is that right?
I think it was the same time. It was the same year.
I'm sure it was 2019, before the big famine of Altrincham Festival years, the 2 fallow years.
Yeah.
There you go. So.
Yeah, I don't like the follow years with them being on my watch. That was no good.
And then Julian over there, I just have many memories of running around the field with you.
It's another. Sorry. Those that are watching the channel will notice anything to do with Sandra normally involves another male. Now I'm 37 years old. It's normally old men in all these churches. She's normally into. It's always father or the vicar or the choir master or the.
No, it would be so for many years Neil was the chair and the on the day field organiser for this festival. And me and Julie was all running around the field going, "Where's Neil?" I was like on the radios and all the rest of it, and Neil would be nowhere to be found usually.
Very fair.
Yeah. So
But Julian also spent one night. Sorry, Jeanette. I'm just going to put this over here. So, who spent the entire night on the Altrincham Festival? Have you done it yet?
No, I keep trying to get everybody to do it every year and nobody will. Because I want to do it. No, I've never done it. But nobody will stay in a tent with me.
I'll stay in a tent with you.
Oh,
We've already stayed in the tent.
hang on a moment. So hang on. I'm going to bring Julian in here now to bring back some memories. Hang on a moment. So Julian, one year, I think you came to say hello on the Altrincham Festival field, and then you bought a friend. I can't remember his name now. And then a bottle of whiskey ended up being bought. I bet you've never heard this story, have you? No.
We just got wasted. There's no story. No story involved. Bottle of whiskey, field. You had a campfire going. Join the dots.
Other things. Now, you know the story about the tent one night, the hospitality tent where the people were. Well, I had to do a security check. Do you remember we used to go around doing the? You know about the story about the.
No, I don't think so.
So true story. So we used to have a VIP tent and we had the first A tent next to it, like a marquee.
Yeah.
And we used to shine torches. We used to have the kids from the estate used to come on and we used to call a bit of havoc and all that. And it was a shortcut, it's still a shortcut over the bridge from Brooklands to Timperley. So you get people at midnight walking up and down the path. And then the first aid tent, the door was open. That's strange. True story, complete true story. So, go down. We had some liquid to keep them warm. So we went in with a torch, and there was a male and a female getting to know each other very passionately. In the moment, I pulled the thing down, pulled it to, and said, "I'm sorry." The pants went up, the skirt went up, and then they left. When their final comments, as they walked out, they said, "Sorry," as they went off. So that's what goes on that little bit. So there you are, Sandra. You can carry on saying hello to people. Now they are. You need to have a look at Kevin. He's got lots of stories.
About what?
Yeah, Kevin.
Stories?
Yeah.
I haven't really.
Well, you must have an Altrincham story. You must have a. Come on, we've been telling you some stories. Come on, Kevin.
On the spot.
Julian.
Come back to me.
Every time Julian gets drunk, he blames me. Can we have a pint for Julian? Hang on, just.
it's me that needs a drink.
Sorry, Sally. Do you want a drink?
I'm the one that didn't get one.
Barry, some of you will remember Barry. Andrew, you're nearest about. Don't have word with Barry for me. Go find out ask what's been going on since we last saw you.
On that again.
There you go.
Okay. Have you had it's my turn? Hello. Good evening.
So this is the lovely Barry.
Hello. Nice to see you all.
So Barry has also an Altrincham Festival collection, long-standing local businessman, excellent chef, lovely bar. How's life over this end?
It's absolutely wonderful. Altrincham is magnificent. The weather's been very, very kind, and everything is beautiful.
Good to hear.
Said all that was great, mate.
Have you noticed? One's got to put out that positive spin.
Definitely.
Wonderful.
Tell you, mate.
Yes, the government are doing a splendid job.
So if you are in the Altrincham area, come along to the Belgium Bar and experience Barry's wonderful bar and food and enjoy.
Better be going nowhere.
Right. I know you. Sorry, Judy. So we immediately have that. So sorry, Judy. We're reminiscing.
Oh, it's reminiscing, yes. About the things that Neil used to do around the way.
We were romancing. I said reminiscing.
Reminiscing.
Indeed. We need to get another half, don't we?
It's already
A half. When is a half? A half. And when it's a pint, 2 halves.
Well, there's a pint left, and here's my half.
So what do you call a half of a half?
I told you it was an optical illusion.
That's supposed to be a half.
Yeah, that's the top half.
It's a big half, that. Kev, what his hashtag is. Ask Kev what
Oh, yeah. No, we won't.
Hello.
No, no,
Yeah, I've got a
Barry.
hashtag here. Hashtag Co-op Kev or hashtag Spot Co-op Kev. If you send them to XS Manchester, you can win a free mug, but you have to send a photo of me.
There you go.
Kev, can I have a selfie?
You can't publish anything I've said.
His birthday, Barry. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
does this every
Happy
year.
birthday, dear Barry. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, look, another birthday.
There you go, Barry. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. This is not quite.
So it's closing time. Is the last one standing.
Neil, you're always the last out.
Never the last out.
Always.
Never the last out. Right, how can I be the last out if I'm with you?
Because I'll be out the door before you.
No, you won't. And neither will we.
Thanks for sharing that on camera.
Where are the toilets? Pardon, Sandra. Did she just do a... Right. This is totally unstaged at the moment. Hello.
All right there.
Right, this is really awful, this. What's your name?
Martin.
Hello, Martin. This is Martin. This is the well-travelled Martin. I take Sandra off camera at the moment because... I've got any idea what I have to put up with.
Well, yeah.
Right. So me and Martin, we've only just met. Do you think Sandra is really lucky to have me with putting up with that?
I mean, I think my wife's the same, to be honest.
Fluctuant. Martin has been our host for the night. Is that the word?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
It's really looks after. So Barry, I know you're watching. Martin has done a fantastic job. Been ploughing us with Colch and other things and everything. But you're well travelled, aren't you?
Yeah,
You've been all
I've
over.
lived all over the UK, Manchester mainly, London, Kent, Edinburgh for a bit. So yeah,
And Reading.
and Reading
I
in my
have
youth.
I have some stories. Not now. So Martin, how is it? I work at the Belgium Bar. You must meet all sorts of people here.
Well, I've only been here a week.
A week?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
new,
literally. Moved back to Stretford, and then I was looking for really lovely places where I would like to drink myself. And I came in here on a Wednesday. I spoke to the owner Barry on a Thursday, and had an interview on Friday. And I was working Friday night.
How Belgium Bar is this? Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic place. I came here many years ago with my now wife, and we had lovely memories here. So I thought I'd come straight here. It was the first place in Altrincham I came to, and I didn't need to go any further.
It's a bit like being in somewhere. Have you ever been camping?
I do love to camp. I'm a Glastonbury and festival fan, so got tickets to that next year.
Could you imagine could you imagine going to a campsite one day, camping away? No, not camping, because you can't do that anymore. but camping. I'm thinking it's a beautiful campsite, and then saying to the owner, "I'd love to live here. Could I work here as a campsite warden?" Can you imagine doing that?
Yeah.
Would you do that?
I mean, maybe later on in life, but who knows what path will lead.
You mean those of a certain age?
I mean, maybe, but age is just a number.
So if you look at me now at age 37,
I was going to say 36, but yeah.
No, it's birthday. So it's Barry's birthday tonight. Do you think I would make? If I went to a campsite, I thought I'd be a campsite warden. Do you think I'd make a campsite warden? Do you think I could be a campsite warden?
I think you could have a good go. Yeah.
I am the campsite warden.
Oh.
And Martin.
Where?
I'm erstwhile. We're going to. So I think Sandra's going to go to the loo. Oh my God! The lavender bags. The lavender bags are coming out. There's a campsite warden lavender bag. Martin, this all started off because I said to you, "Would you like to say goodbye to our viewers?"
Goodbye to all the viewers. Hope you have a lovely new year.
Can you say goodbye to John?
Goodbye, John. Joe.
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Don't forget Paul.
George.
And George.
Paul. What's your wife called?
Michelle.
Shelley. Anybody else out there? Can you think of?
Jamie.
Jamie. Anybody else? Come on.
Niall.
And come Martin.
And Camille.
Anybody else, Martin? Come.
No, that's it for now.
No. Say goodbye. Say goodbye,
Goodbye,
Martin.
all you lovely people.
Goodbye.